Good evening. Happy Wednesday evening. Yeah, I did write the general relativity disproof paper like 3 pages over, I guess over an hour and a half, 2 hours. So, and then I stopped because 3 pages for weekday night, like hour and a half, 2 hours, that's enough, right? So, because I don't want to overwork. Because people who die early, they tend to be overachievers. They work too hard. That's why they die young. Okay, and I don't want to go down that path. Yeah, no. So yeah, I stopped. Okay, I stopped after writing 3 pages. But that's enough. Uh, so I guess I can wrote. We have about 4 boards down there. It's about the review of the special relativity disproof, right? So it was about that, the inertial symmetry. Yeah, I got done like half of these 4 boards. So why did it take so long? I mean, drawing diagrams in Microsoft Word, that's not easy, right? It's very labor intensive. So, but I got half done. Maybe the other half tomorrow. It was time to stop. I don't overwork. Okay, so yeah, it was good. It was nice. Yeah, I got done with this law of cosines, right, and stuff. And so tomorrow I'm gonna draw this diagram, two-dimensional Cartesian coordinate with c, the speed of light, right? Yeah, I do that, and the next one, yeah, creation of standing still standing photon should be very easy, right? And also creation of scenario where Adam is to photon delta to some observer, Adam is faster than a photon. Adam speed, according to this observer delta photon, Adam speed is c plus 1 meter per second. So yeah, I'm gonna write that tomorrow. Yeah. 3 things to do tomorrow. Yeah, it's all good. It's sometimes it's going slow because I have to draw so many diagrams and it's just very labor intensive. But that's fine as long as I make daily progress, like 3 pages during weekdays. Oh, that's good. Yeah, because it's this proof of Einsteinian special general relativity theories. So and I ran into another precedent of ours. I don't know what's here. You don't have to subscribe to this particular ideology, okay? This anti-Einsteinian relativism. That's what we are doing here. You don't have to subscribe to this ideology, okay? Yeah, it's just yeah, it's up to you, okay? So it's your freedom, your choice, okay? All right. Now I found another precedent who took a shot at disproving Mr. Einsteinian special general relativities. Uh, okay. I ran into this gentleman's book way back, years back. It was in my Kindle, Amazon, in my cell phone. Okay, interestingly enough, I forgot about that. Hmm? Yeah, I read a few pages of his book, and looks like he's in the right track. Okay, yeah. I'm not sure if he talked about general relativity though. I'm not sure. My phone is charging, so yeah, probably I might check later. But yeah, yeah. Wow. Yeah, I'm just chilling. Oh. So before I start writing, there's so many procedural barriers that I have to overcome before I start to writing. So first of all, I get off my work, right? Like 5:30 ish, right? Then I drive home. During the lunchtime, I did some grocery shopping. So unload the grocery, put in the refrigerator, and then brush my teeth, right? And upload another episode of humanology series. And then get ready to write. I mean, in the computer, like open up that folder, open up the file, Microsoft Word file, and then open up the backup file so that I can copy and paste. And open up web browser to play background music, type that music, and also, yeah, before I brush my teeth, eat snacks, right? What a procedural hurdle. And yeah, ventilate the air, turn on the heater, grab blanket. Then I can start writing, right? So I'm kind of like reeling back from all this labor of writing. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, it was quite. It wasn't. Yeah, it was quite a busy day at work. So that's why I can only write for hour and a half during the weekdays, right? If that, or 2 hours. But during the weekends, yeah, as opposed to 3 pages, yeah, 5 pages on weekend, like Saturday, something like that, or Sunday. For like 3 hours, you know. Yeah, it's going, and the scope of this paper is finite. It's yeah, it's increasing a little bit, like scope creeping, right? Yeah, but not by much. So we can just take time and write little by little. Then it will be done in my estimate in 2 weeks, I think. So far, it's been like 31 pages so far. Yeah, that's good. That's a very good amount. Yeah. So I'm writing chapter 5. Chapter 6 will be some stuff I forgot to talk about in general relativity disproof, and then like bending of light trajectory, and yeah, some more stuff, and we'll take 5 minutes break, okay? And we'll try to come up with some brand new terminologies, okay? So like symmetric force, symmetric acceleration, that kind of stuff, or reflective acceleration, reflective velocity, something along that line, and we may grab whiteboard, okay? Or I don't feel like to. I'm kind of tired, so we just hand wave, okay? All right, we'll take 5 minutes, please. Oh boy. Whew. Long day, but it was nice. It was very productive. So. Whew. Yeah, I guess I mentioned this book that I have in Kindle. Probably I should. Yeah, I think I should. Yeah, because I think it's an important precedent. I didn't quite read that book like from page to cover to cover, but yeah, I did read couple of pages. But the idea, our idea here, isn't from that book or from other paper. It's original. Okay, so but I guess we are pretty much reaching the same conclusion though. But that's good. Yeah. But yeah, you reach this conclusion independently. Um, and what else? Um, oh yeah. So if I'm running, is that and air is standing still, I feel the wind blowing on my face, right? So if I'm driving, constant velocity. So because that's symmetric too, the rest of the world passing me by to the other direction, backward. So my velocity is symmetric to this wind velocity is as if I'm standing still, but the rest of the world is passing me by. So I feel the wind. They are symmetric situations. So uh, there's Galilean symmetry, but we rather call it inertial symmetry because we go beyond Galilei um, framework. So yeah, this wind velocity when I'm running, we can call it symmetric wind velocity or symmetric velocity or reflective velocity because it's like mirror image basically. Alright, yeah. I would rather just use symmetric. It's easier to say, and also it sounds cool too. And when it comes to the acceleration, yeah, symmetric force, inertial force, uh, mhm, symmetric acceleration to the opposite direction. Yeah, yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I mentioned that probably in chapter 5 or chapter 6. Uh, Most likely chapter 5. Chapter 5 is about inertia, so yeah. Hmm. Chapter 6, one of the most important things to talk about is that the observer in a static rocket on Earth will not feel any acceleration because there is no acceleration and accelerometer reading will be zero. But in an accelerating rocket out in the space, this observer, astronaut, and also accelerometer will feel the acceleration. So, principle of equivalence is incorrect. It's wrong. The opposite is true. They are not equivalent. Okay. Yeah, that's the most important part in chapter 6. It is fun writing. It's a good hobby. It may not earn me any money or power and fame, but that's beside the point. The point is I do my job and I'm having fun. Okay. I hope you do too. Okay, so yeah. I mean, you being here, yeah, you're a contributor, okay, to this paper and this formation of ideas. Okay, so yeah. Mm-hmm. And oh boy, I'm gradually recovering from this fatigue. Yeah. So this book, yeah, I mean, I read the biography of the author, and I think it's like he majored in biology, and he later on become a fiction writer. And by far, he's more known than I am. And the way he wrote this book is kind of like me, but a little bit more extreme though. Okay, yeah, I mean the book title. I'm not in liberty to tell you the book title, but it sounds a little more extreme. Okay, maybe he's just yeah he's fiction writer. I get it, but also the way I write this paper is kind of like fictionalistic too. But the book he wrote, yeah, that's there was some more serious physics discussion there. He went deeper into it, but I didn't in this paper. Why? I don't think it was necessary. Okay, so I just wanted to be short and sweet, and the paper that I did mention in special relativity proof paper, there was I think that person actually is not sure PhD or masters, but that person seems to be actual physicist. Okay, maybe he got PhD somewhere. I don't know, but that gentleman, I think he's like a Canadian Asian, Chinese Canadian, Canadian Chinese, something like that. Okay, I think he's in Canada. And the book writer, author, this gentleman, I think he's Caucasian male. I think they're both male, and this book author is in America somewhere. Okay, so I think yeah, they're my contemporaries. It seems age-wise, maybe older than me. I don't know. Maybe around the same age. I don't know. They're by far more well known than I am. Okay, so and they penned this paper and wrote this book way before I did. So, precedence. Yeah, I mentioned that book. Okay. So, yeah. Yeah, I writing a research paper like this, it's quite a lot of references, many parts. It's like a machinery or an academic paper. There are these sub parts, right, and reference citation, all that, different ideas coming together. But I enjoy writing this. Um, it's just that I take my time writing this because it's a lot, and I have a full time job, you know. Yeah, I don't know how people get married. They have their spouses, pets. They have their kids. I don't know how they do all that. I can't. Me, I have a full time job. Every now and then, yeah, I chat with my friends, hang out with my friends, but that's it. I have my full time job at home. I do this humanology, and then before that, I write this paper. Before I started writing, yeah, I was doing political campaign, and yeah, I mean, I guess yeah, yeah. So um, some thoughts occurred to me. So in BLM, what BLM is advocacy ideology for it's like pro African Americanism, kinda, right? So BLM raised the social status of not all but many African Americans. Okay, and pro LGBTism raised the social status of LGBT people, and pro feminism raised, elevated, heightened the social status of females, right? Yeah, they're advocacy ideologies. So it's as if, and also they're additive too. If you are ethnic female, for example, if you're African American female, like Ms. Kamala Harris, oh yeah, then your social status is really very way up there. If you're LGBT and female and African American, oh, probably your social status is like going through the roof, right? Yeah, you're benefiting from this force, ideological forces, right? So if you are LGBT, female, African American, probably you get super duper protected, just like President Trump, right? Who has security guards, who have, or Hollywood celebrity who have like security guards, or if you are some big name politicians like President Trump, VP Biden, oh, you have Secret Service agents. Okay, you don't even have to pay for them. Taxpayers pay for them, right? Secret Service agents, right? You get special protection. And if you are African American female LGBT, oh yeah, then you get protected by ideologies. Three different ideologies, okay? So, then who are they? Well, it's everybody who subscribe to at least one of those ideologies. Pro-LGBT, pro-feminism, pro-LGBTism, pro-feminism, and pro-African Americanism. Okay? If people around this person subscribe to at least one of those ideologies, then you get protected by them. The ideologons inside of them, those people around that individual. Okay? Yeah. How interesting. I will talk about that in chapter 7. Okay? Ideological force. Yeah. It's always nice to end in chapter 7, right? I also talk about like pro Einsteinism, okay, who got benefited from hyper pro Semitism during World War II era, uh, owing to the Holocaust, right, and anti-Semitism. Yeah, action reaction, right? So reaction to that, counteraction to that, yeah, hyper pro Semitism. So yeah, after World War II, yeah, Jews, they got a lot of elevated social status, and Zionism was one of that, and hyper pro-Semitism. Okay, yeah, and Einsteinism did benefit from that. Okay, so the ideological force boost and also protection. Huh? I'll talk about that in chapter 7. There's the fourth kingdom, in this fourth echelon, yeah, ideological force. That will be very interesting to talk about. Yeah. And this paper I'm not going to advertise to my friends. Why? I just put it in online database and I will see how many people read it. Okay? If you're telling my friends, that's kind of cheating, right? I tell my friends they love me. Of course they will visit their website if I tell them their website. Okay? Because they love me, okay? And also they're my friends, so they care about me. Okay? So out of friendly love, yeah, they may download that from that online database. But this time, that's what I did with special relativity disproof. Right? There were 22 downloads so far. But in this general relativity disproof paper, yeah, I won't tell anybody. I just upload in the internet and see what happens. See how many people download it. Why? I'm very experimental kind of guy. Okay, I like trying new things. Yeah, they're interesting, right? Yeah. Okay, we'll take 5 minutes break. Okay, so yeah. Fun, fun, fun. Fun in the sun. Okay, I just made a reference to that book. Okay, why? It's just too important. Okay, so yeah, I didn't want to forget. So yeah, yeah. So how about some politics, huh? Um, in Alaska, a politician got into trouble. Okay, uh, the politician is famous one in Alaska, kind of local one though, but I never met him. Right, but he got into some scandal. Okay, so it was the news like yesterday or something. It was big news. Okay, and it became national news too. Okay, so yeah, it's kind of some affair, right? Yeah. It happens every now and then, right? Famous politicians got into some affair. Actually, uh, today's California governor, Mr. Gavin Newsom, he got into affair when he was mayor for San Francisco. Yeah, but California voters forgave him, right? So, and he later on become governor. He had an affair with his best friend's wife, Governor Gavin Newsom, back in the days, right? But California voters, they forgave him, okay? And they elected him to be governor of California. I am not a huge fan of that man. He's way too liberal, okay? And, and I don't think he's very smart. But, yeah. So, yeah, sometimes some affair, marital affair, extramarital affair destroys a politician's career. Sometimes it doesn't, right? Yeah. We have both instances, right? And in from the news report, this Alaskan politician, his relationship was texting, inappropriate texting. That's what they say. Okay, they don't have any evidence of some physical intimacy, physical inappropriateness. They don't have any evidence of that. Okay, so he resigned from the position. Okay, public office. Okay, so why? What we might guess? Can you take a guess why these male politicians get into extramarital affairs? Can you take a guess? Why don't I give you a minute? Okay. My guess is that they were bored. They wanted some adventure. They want to do something quite dangerous like that. That might jeopardize their political career. Yeah, I mean, why do you go to amusement park and ride on a roller coaster? Some simulated danger, right? Virtual danger. Why do you watch horror movies, right? Just simulated danger, virtual danger, right? Just to get out of this routine, right? Yeah, I guess he was bored. I mean, that's why I used to date back in the days because I was bored. Yeah, dating, yeah, it could be dangerous. Why? You can get STD, sexually transmittable diseases, right? Yeah, it could be dangerous. You can even die from it if you get AIDS, right? Or if you get herpes, you stay with you potentially all your life. Why? Why? Because currently there is no cure for herpes. Okay. Yeah. In the future, they may, hopefully, they come up with some cure for that. But it's viral disease, herpes, so that's not easy to tackle. But hopefully, the scientists come up with some cure for that, right? Yeah, yeah. So last night I had a very interesting dream. So I woke up and then I was thinking about this dream. What dream was it? You wanna take a guess? It was an interesting dream. I really liked that dream. So it was like almost as if I was in some kind of college campus where there are beautiful young ladies are college campus, right? I've been to college campuses. I was young there back then. I was a college student. I was in law school, PhD in Cornell, right? Yeah, so Madison, Wisconsin, Ithaca, New York, and Ann Arbor, Michigan. Yeah, I was a student in those three schools in America. Yeah, college campus, you have beautiful young females, right? It was kind of like that kind of dream. Okay, I mean, in the dream, nothing happened. It's just looking at all these young ladies walking by. There was that, but I didn't like the dream. Nothing happened in that dream. Okay, it's just me and my bodies just walking down the street and just looking at these beautiful young ladies. Okay, that was that. Yeah, I didn't like that dream. Hey, uh, that could be a fruit fly or it was fruit fly. I got this one. So the temperature is going down. It's October in Alaska, so the fruit flies or regular flies, their metabolism slow down. So they are easier to catch in when temperature is cold because they're quite slow, okay? And they tend to sit around. Fruit flies and flies in the autumn season, they just sit there, right? Yeah, so easier to catch. They're kind of semi sleepy, right? Kind of semi hibernating. They just sit there, so easier to catch. To save their energy, because they have to save energy to maintain their body temperature, right? So they don't fly very often in cold days like this. What else do we talk about? So, yeah, we got planned for rest of chapter 5, chapter 6, and chapter 7. Great. Yeah, all I gotta do is just take time writing because I don't wanna overwork. I don't wanna die early. Okay. Yeah, I wanna take time. I think this paper will be finished by in 2 weeks. Yeah, that would be my guess. Probably before the general election. Okay? Yeah. Perhaps even before the Halloween. Okay. So this Halloween, I am planning on going to some karaoke bar, dance club. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. Because if I go there, it's in this town. Okay. I mean the weekend before Halloween, right? Yeah, there are young people there. Yeah, young ladies. I just look, okay. I just look at them and they're beautiful and just looking. Also, I have friends, right? Towners, neighbors. Okay, yeah. whom I last met during my campaign trail. Just want to say hello. Will I sing in karaoke bar? I'm not sure what song I would sing. Okay, would I dance in a dance club? Maybe, but it's been a very long time and I lost on election, so but I might just to entertain the crowd. I might. Okay. Yeah. If they want me to. Okay. Otherwise, yeah. I might just watch other people dance and listen to other people singing. Okay. Because I really enjoy that. I'm a huge fan. Okay. So this is what happens. So yeah, these days I don't go to radio shows like I used to during the campaign trail, but I do listen to them though. Because I'm a huge fan. Okay, yeah, political talk shows. Okay, in Alaska, they're good and very smart people. Yeah, some national talk shows too. They talk about politics mostly. Huge fans. Yeah, there are two regional, national level radio talk show I called in, and they took my call. Okay, Mr. Glenn Beck and Mr. Jimbo Hannon. Okay, yeah, the Jimbo show, right? Yeah, they did take my call, each of them once, and it was nice. I did mention that. I also mentioned other local level radio talk shows too, you know, political science paper. Okay, so, mm. In the political science paper, I also mentioned the names of restaurants, karaoke bars, and dance clubs who kindly and generously let me do my campaign by singing and dancing. Okay, yeah, I wanted to help them out. Yeah, yeah, kind of advertisement of their businesses. Okay, yeah, I did mention them. Hmm? Yeah. Yeah, autumn is my favorite. What's your favorite season? What's your favorite season? Tell me. Maybe I'll give you a minute. What's your favorite season of the year? I give you a minute. Well, if you ask me, mine is autumn, okay? The fall. Why? Because sky clears up and it's kind of getting cool. The summer. I don't like summer very much, okay? Probably summer is my least favorite. Why? Because I'm a runner. When I run during the summer, I sweat and it gets messy, alright? It's too hot to run, and when I run, it feels like sauna. Like, it feels like hell when I run in the summer, okay? After I run, all this sweat, come on. Because I run during the lunch break. I cannot take a shower after I run, okay? Oh boy. But I don't smell bad though. Why? I wash my clothing and I take a bath before I go to work Monday through Friday, 5 days a week. Okay, so I don't smell bad at all. Okay, so but it just get messy. Okay, during the summer when I run. Autumn, you have autumn color, and the weather cools down. So when I run, I don't sweat. Right, makes my job easy. Makes my life easier that way. And skies high and clear blue and leaves, oh, they turn colorful and when they fall, along this wind. So beautiful, right? What's your second favorite season? I'll give you a minute for that. Okay. If you ask me, yeah, maybe springtime, right? Yeah. Or maybe winter. I'm not sure. I love winter. Why? Because winter is cold, and when I run, I don't sweat. Also, in the winter, the lakes are frozen. In Alaska, okay, they are frozen like 3 feet deep. So I can run on top of the frozen lake. I love running on top of frozen lake. Okay, because they are like 3 feet frozen. Okay, so yeah. But in the late winter, a couple of years ago, it kind of got scary. Why? I was running on this lake, right, and I heard this sound of ice breaking. Okay, yeah, I was alone in this frozen lake. In Alaska, some people even drive in the middle of winter on the frozen lake, right? Yeah, but in late winter, like in February, I guess, March, they start to melt. Okay, so yeah, which one do I prefer? Winter, spring? I guess I prefer winter. Okay, so second winter, third favorite spring, the least favorite summer. Okay. But most Alaskans, their favorite season of the year is summer. Why? They can go fishing, right? Hunting, hiking, and but I don't like summer because there are mosquitoes. So summer is my least favorite. Okay. All right, we'll take 5 minutes break. Okay, and then we'll come back. Maybe I'll tell you about this Alaskan glacier fall. It's been a month, maybe less than that. Yeah, I fell into glacier pool about a month ago. Okay, maybe I'll tell you about that. Okay, so a month ago. Yeah. All right, let's take 5 minutes. Interesting Alaskan adventure, right? Yeah, it was interesting experience. Very interesting. Scary too. I was scared. Hey. Yeah, Glacier Falls story, right? Yeah. So it was September, I think, last month. So it's been a month. September, yeah, I mean, it's still autumn, right? Yeah, it's getting cold, but it's still warm during the day. Okay. So I took this weekend, it was Saturday morning, okay, like 9 o'clock in the valley, okay? I was going to TOK, Tok, Alaska, which is like 7 hours north, east from the valley, okay? What's the valley? It's 1 hour north of Anchorage, okay? That's where I live, right here, okay? Yeah. So Saturday morning, okay, yeah, I went to Walmart in this town and then had my breakfast in the parking lot in my car. Some nice sandwich, okay, so and then I started driving up north and I was gonna sleep here, okay, so I needed to stop my car and either take a nap or take a jog and I chose the latter. So there was some park with some glaciers nearby. So I paid the entrance fee because they have to manage this hiking trail. Okay, so I paid the entrance fee. Never been there. I've never been to glacier before. Okay, and I did not know even this wonderful hiking trail actually go on top of the glaciers. I did not know. Right. I did hear some stories in the documentaries and stuff. Okay, and some people fall into the glacier. Okay, and some people even die from it. Okay, but I it was my first experience with glacier. Okay, so I didn't know what to expect. Okay, ignorance, right? I did not know about hidden danger, and they gave us some forms to read, and I didn't. It was my fault. Okay, I didn't read. I just wanted to run a little along the hiking trail. I did not know it was actually going into the glacier. I did not know. I was expecting it would be next to a glacier so that we can watch the glacier right next to us. That's what I was thinking. But this particular hiking trail actually go on top of the glacier. I did not know that. Okay, and I didn't know too much about glacier. Yeah, I did heard stories about people falling into the glacier or whatnot. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the thin ice, but underneath big depth. I did heard about that before, but only in theories. So yeah, they marked this hiking trail with cones, okay, and they probably manage it daily basis because glaciers they move daily basis, right? They're floating, kind of flowing ice, right? And then it was September last month. Right now it's October, okay. So yeah, I did run, okay. Maybe I should not have. So I lost the trail, okay. So I went off the trail, okay. But it was my mistake. It was my fault, okay. I was not careful enough, right? So it was when I was coming back. Maybe I ran for hiked for a mile or mile and a half, right? About 2 miles, maybe. I don't know. Probably a mile, mile and a half, something like that. Okay, not too far away from the parking lot. It was 9 o'clock, sometime in September on Saturday. In the parking lot, it was just my car. There was nobody around. Because I like it that way. Okay, and I'm glad there was nobody around actually. Still, why? Because I didn't quite need anybody helping me. Okay. Okay. Long story short. Okay. So I went there. I was taking pictures with my cell phone. Okay. I was coming back. I lost the trail again because I did lose trail a couple of times when I was going up there. Okay. Coming back, I lost trail again. Okay. I was like, oh, where's the trail? and then my right foot sank like about 10 inches. I was like, oops, what is this? Next second, my entire body fell because ice cracked. And it was a thin ice, rather. Maybe 20, 30 inches deep, okay? Below that, unknown depth of glacial water. And it was muddy, alright? Dark gray. I was like, oh my goodness. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. But I know how to swim. I exercise. I do weightlifting. I can lift up my entire body weight with my two hands. Yeah, but ice keep on breaking. I was doing like this, okay? Yeah, and also glacial ice, it pick up these rocks and they tend to be very sharp. The shards, right? Yeah, there's this clay mud, alright? The glacial rocks, they are very sharp because they are not flowing water. They cut into pieces all these rocks and they're frozen in time and space inside of this ice. Glacial rocks are very sharp, okay? So yeah, my entire body was in the water, okay, and I don't know how deep that water was. It doesn't matter. I know how to swim, okay. It's not seawater, it's fresh water, so more challenging to stay afloat. But yeah, so what? I know how to swim. But it was cold water though. It was ice cold water, okay. So yeah, I was doing this. So try to get like up the water to get back on my own 2 feet. Ice keep on breaking. Okay, so I was like, oh, I'm in trouble. I told you this story before. Okay, I'm just yeah revisiting this story because it's such an interesting. I think it's worthwhile to revisit. Okay, yeah. So yeah, after all that, okay, it stopped breaking. Okay, so I crawled out of the water. It partially broke. Okay, oh, move this. Okay, then it stopped breaking. Okay, I was catching my breath. Intense cardio. Okay, by then it was like 9:30 a.m. So the day is getting warmer and warmer. I hear sounds, ice breaking. Because under me, yeah, it's thicker ice than before, right? But ice are melting. It's like 9:30, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, toward the noon, day is getting warmer and warmer. So more ice will continue to melt. So I better get up there to the trail before all this ice melt and I fall again. Because I heard that sound of ice cracking. Right? Oh my goodness. It was intense. We'll take 5 minutes break. I need some vocal rest, okay? I'll tell you the rest of the story, okay? So Alaska adventure, okay? We'll take 5 minutes, okay? So I'll tell you the rest of the story. It's very interesting story. Is that fruit fly or what? No, it's not. Okay. We'll take 5 minutes. Okay, we are back. So, yeah, I was catching my breath after I got out of this water. It was intense workout, okay? Oh boy, because this was like maybe it lasted for about 1 minute, right? Just getting out of that water. Maybe 1 minute or so, okay? Maybe 2 or 3 minutes, I don't know. Okay? Yeah, I mean, so metaphysically speaking, yeah, time dilation. If you are going through some hardship, 1 minute feels like 1 hour, even more, right? Yeah, even Mr. Jesus talked about that. Okay, Mr. Einstein, Mr. Jesus. Okay, yeah, Mr. Jesus said, yeah, in heaven, 1 hour is like 1,000 years. One day is like 1,000 years. 1,000 years like 1 day. Mr. Jesus talked about that. Okay, yeah, time dilation, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so it felt that way. Okay, so like I mean, he's, Mr. Einstein's theory is wrong, but yeah, it does. It did feel that way. Okay, it felt like it was a very long time. I was struggling to survive because I didn't feel at the bottom of this pool, glacial pool, under my feet. How deep it was, I don't have no idea. But it was taller than me, that's for sure. Because I didn't feel anything below my feet. Okay, nothing. Okay, just ice cold water. Alright, so I guess it was deeper than my height. Okay, that's for sure. So after I crawled out, okay, after a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, I don't know. I don't think it was 5 minutes. Okay, I probably 3 minutes max. Okay, and boy, it was intense workout. Basically, I was doing this upside down shoulder push up kind of lifting up my body weight. I was my body was in the water, so it was not my whole body weight out in the air. Okay, but still, I keep on breaking adrenaline rush because yeah, it did occur to me I might die that day. Okay, it did occur to me. Okay, so I was scared, panic. Ice was cold. I mean, the water was cold. I got some scratches on my forearm. Yeah, some blood. Okay, I panicked. I was scared. But I got out of that water. Okay, and I was just catching my breath, and then it occurred to me because I hearing these ice breaking sounds because day is warming up, so ice are melting. Still, it was like 9:30 something. Okay, a.m. Yeah, ice will keep on melting until noon or 2 o'clock p.m. Right, it's getting warmer. So the ice will get thinner and thinner. It occurred to my mind, so I have to get out of here. But I had to catch my breath, and I took the liberty of taking some selfies. Okay, and I did. Why? Because my cell phone in my pocket was still working. Because later I learned, yeah, when you drop your cell phone in the water, it keeps on working for a while because the water didn't quite erode, rotten the metal yet. So it was still working. Okay, so I took my selfies. Okay, later on did. I was able to download from my cell phone's disk to my computer, and I did upload to some social media. Okay, so yeah, those photos are intact, and I was very glad to see that. Okay, so yeah, I took some selfies, and I started walking back to the trail. Where's the trail? Oh, it's over there. Okay, it was about 100 feet away, I guess. Oh yeah, well I could see it. So I started walking there, and then I hear some more sounds of ice breaking. Okay, so I don't want to fall again to this glacial pool of water, muddy water. Okay, so I started crawling on my four limbs to evenly distribute my weight. Okay, my fingers got numb. After I got out of that and got back to the trail, my fingers got numb because my feet, yeah, my shoes and socks, but my hand, hands were bare on the ice. Okay, so it got numb for a while. Yeah, frostbite, whatever. Okay, because I was not wearing any gloves. Okay, so yeah, but it's all cool. It's all recovered. Okay, no permanent damage whatsoever. Okay, so I got back on the trail. Right, it's been like 10 minutes, I guess, of this ordeal. So my body started to get a little bit cold. I don't think my body was quite shaking. Okay, because I've been working out for this 10 minutes ordeal. Okay, but it started to get cold. Why? Because I was running. I was in my t-shirt, not Hawaiian t-shirt, just regular t-shirt, short sleeve t-shirt. Okay, my pants, it was yellow corduroy pants. After I got this skinny, not skinny dip, but deep into the water, it became kind of gray, dark gray. Okay, and it was very heavy. Okay, my shoes soaked wet, some mud in my shoes. It was heavy. Okay, so it was still wet, right? And my body was getting cold because I was on top of a frozen glacier in September. So the temperature there like 37 degrees Fahrenheit, something like that. Okay. Yeah. So I had to start back running, and I did. So I started running back, like mile and a half back to the parking lot. Okay. And because I was running, I lost the trail again. Where's the trail? Oh, it's over there. Okay, so we went back to the trail, and then I ran back to the parking lot. By then it was like 10 o'clock a.m. Saturday. Okay, maybe 10:30. So there were more people there. Well, there were other people there because before that there was nobody else. Right? Yeah, there are dozens of people. Okay, yeah. And they saw me. Right? I didn't know. What I knew was I had my jacket and camelback on my hand, and yeah, kind of mud. But I did not know there was some mud on my face though. Later I realized because I took selfie. Okay, yeah, there's some mud on my face, dark gray mud, no problem. Yeah, some blood on my forearm, but not too much. Just some scratches, right? Later I realized because I took selfie. Okay, yeah, mud on my face, but I didn't know about that. Okay. Yeah, after I reached my parking lot, okay, I just started walking and take a deep breath and kind of basking in the sunshine. It was very clear day. You had some cloud, but it was clear day. Okay, there was sun up. Okay, it was a beautiful day. I took a lot of pictures, and none of those pictures were lost. I was able to download to my computer and put up in the social media. Okay. Yeah, I totally woke up by then. Okay, because I fell into this cold, ice cold glacier water, so that woke me up totally. Okay, I of course running itself woke me up. Okay, but so I got into my car. Okay, and drove for a while and stopped by and some safely. Okay, it's kind of still in the park. Okay, then I changed my clothing because I have many extra clothings because I was going to talk for the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Okay, I have many extra clothing. Even in my car, any time of the day, I have extra clothing because this is Alaska. Okay. I have tenting gears, emergency food, extra lighters, extra water in my car, 24/7, 365 days a week, a year. Okay, because I live in Alaska. Anything can happen. Okay, so, yeah. So extra clothing is no problem. Alright. So, kitchen towels, paper towels, extra. Yeah, I have in my car. Okay, so yeah, dried up, right? Extra plastic bags too. Put all my wet clothings, wet shoes, socks, extra plastic bag. Okay, yeah, sealed, no problem. So yeah, dry clothings. Okay, start driving back on the highway to Tok, Alaska. Yeah, and after like an hour, 2 3 hours drive, I went to a diner restaurant. Okay, we'll take 5 minutes break, and I tell you the rest of the story. Okay, it happened about a month ago. Right? But I wouldn't characterize that incident as close encounter to death. I don't think it was that close. Okay, I think it was a matter of time I crawl out that pool. I do not think till this day it was a close encounter to death. I don't think so. It was just some extraordinary experience, but I don't think I was that close to death. I don't think so. No, I think it was a matter of time. But I did feel at the time that I might die that day. I, that did occur to my mind. Okay, but I don't think it was that close. In retrospect, okay, yeah, we'll take 5 minutes. Okay. Uh, Okay, so interesting to Alaskan adventure story, right? Yeah. So yeah, part of me thought that maybe I should just come back home and just relax for the rest of the weekend. Just come back home, okay? Yeah, I did make a hotel reservation. It's not refundable, but hey, sunk cost. Okay, yeah, I thought about that too. But I'm alive and I woke up and I'm not hungry. No bones broken, okay? So yeah, I decided to continue to travel, okay? And I'm glad I did, okay? Yeah, so I started driving. north, east, and I stopped by a restaurant because I got hungry. Okay, to have breakfast. Well, lunch, right? Around noon, I guess. I don't know, 1 o'clock. And I met some real Alaskans there. Okay, who do hunting and fishing. Okay, and then some kind and generous man would listen to my story, this adventure. Okay, yeah, I told him the story. Okay, I fell. Okay, have you? Well, my first question was, have you ever heard somebody in Alaska falling into this glacial pool? And he said yes. Yeah. So I guess I was not the only one, not the first one to fall into that glacial pool. And my next question, did some people actually die from it? And he said yes. Okay. So what's the percentage of survival rate? How many people survive? How many people die? Percentage wise. And from what I was gathering, yeah, most people survive, but some people do die from that kind of falling into glacial pool. Yeah. So I told the gentleman, yeah, I did heard about this that kind of stories before, but and he told me, but you did not expect that would happen to you. That could happen to you. And I was like, yes, yeah, I did not expect that kind of thing would happen to me, but it did earlier today. Well, 3 hours ago. Yeah, I did not know it would happen to me. Because I'm a Christian, okay? Oh, I'm protected by God, Jesus, Christianity. They will protect me. But it maybe they did because I survived. Okay, but I did not expect that to happen to me. Falling into glacier pool water because some glacial ice beneath that there's no water. There's just air. That I did hear about that. Okay, so some glacial ice. If you fall, there's no water. It's just air. That's even more dangerous situation because you cannot swim out of that. Okay, that I heard about before, but falling into glacial pool that I did not hear before, so I did not expect this. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I also met other people in the restaurant. Okay, so they would tell me about even more dangerous stories, like being surrounded by Alaskan grizzly bears, brown bears. Okay, because bears are very smart. They're adaptable. They're good learners. They're opportunists. Okay, so I learned that day. Okay, actually it was when I was coming back. I stopped by the same restaurant. Okay, yeah, they're bear hunters. Okay, so they would tell me the story. Three brown bears were surrounding that person. Okay, so he was hunting bears. Okay, he's bear hunter. Okay, so he shot one bear and the two bears split, ran away. Huh? So he came back home with this bear because he was hunting for bear. Okay, so. And they say bear meat, grizzly bear meat is very tastes very good, and I believe that. I do. I never had bear meat before. Okay, so it's in my list. Okay, yeah, yeah. They say grizzly bear meat is better than black bear meat. Okay, yeah. I heard some other stories. They say black bear meat is better than grizzly bear meat. Okay. Yeah. I only heard those stories. Okay. I never had bear meat before. Okay. I don't think so. Okay. Because some past colleagues of mine in Alaska, they said it was grizzly brown bear meat in the burger patty. I wasn't quite sure. Maybe it was, but it kind of tastes like just beef patty, right? So I'm not quite sure if he was telling the truth or just making up. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I couldn't tell the difference. Okay, maybe I had brown bear meat. Okay, I just don't know. Maybe he was joking. Okay, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, they talk about this grizzly bear meat, brown bear steak. This is it's better than beef. Okay, I believe them. Okay, yeah, I do. Because bears are very athletic, right? Yeah, black bears they climb up the tree. Brown bears they run, chasing all these animals. Okay, so they're very athletic. Okay, yeah, and they eat berries. Okay, maybe this bear meat would taste like berries. I don't know. I never tasted one. Okay, maybe I have, but the supposed brown bear meat burger patty I had, I'm not quite sure it was brown bear meat. Okay, because it tastes just like the patty. Okay, so whatever. So yeah, my Alaskan experience is like Alaska is great. Why? Because we have this well paved road. When I was going to Tok, Alaska, and back to Valley, Alaska, okay, most of the time it was paved road, it's highway, right? What's the name of the highway? Glen Highway or something, okay. Most of the time I didn't see anybody, but it's well paved road though. Not lit, but well paved road. So most of the time when I was driving, there was no other cars. Like 90% of the time. 7 hour drive, one way, 7 hours back. Most of the time there's not a single soul of human being. That's very typical Alaskan experience. You go hiking, you go to a park, or you're driving in some country road in Alaska, there's nobody else. But it's very well paved road and very well managed park. It's the best of both worlds. You have wild nature, you're alone, but it's some modernized paved road with asphalt and nicely maintained hiking trail. Best of both worlds. Modern versus ancient. Artificial versus wild nature. Right? In Alaska we are blessed with this best of both worlds. Alaska we have clean water, clean air, and not that many people. But we have technology. We have internet, electricity, plumbing. Okay? Yeah, gas station, McDonald's, Burger King, Pizza Hut. We have all that. Okay? But we will also have pristine nature. Yeah, we do have bears, moose. I have seen black bears, but I've never seen grizzlies in the wild. Okay. Yeah, in the zoo, Alaskan Zoo, yeah, I've seen them. Polar bears, Alaskan Zoo, I've seen them. Okay, but out in the wild, I've seen them black bears. Okay. Yeah. I've seen some moose. I mean, they even come to this premise premises in my backyard. Okay. Once in a while, once in a blue moon. Okay. But I've never seen caribou. I've seen them in a zoo, but not in the wild. You have dole sheep, mountain goat. Never seen them. Yeah, I've seen some bald eagles. Sometimes, yeah, I've seen one in my backyard. Okay, perching on a tree. I've seen some owls, porcupines, squirrels. Yeah, yeah, I've seen some salmon, Alaskan salmon, swimming up the stream. Yeah, I've seen them. Okay, Sakai, some others, right? Yeah, I've seen some foxes. Right. I've never seen lynx. Okay, or wolverine. Yeah, in Alaska, yeah, we have wolverines and lynx. Never seen that. So yeah, Alaskan experience is like this. Most of times, solitude, not loneliness. Okay, because I'm busy, I don't have time to feel loneliness. Typically, okay, but solitude, just being alone, out there, like in a desert, right? Yeah, in the New Testament, this John the Baptist, okay, yeah, he feed on this what? Not mosquitoes, but grasshoppers and wild honey, whatever that means. Wild honey in Middle East, I don't know what that means. Okay, yeah, New Testament. It's very beautifully written. Okay. Oh, there's this guy who's yelling in the middle of the desert. Repent! Oh yeah, you should repent. John the Baptist, right? Maybe I'm playing that role here, okay? Here and now, year 2020, October. Yeah, Einsteinian relativity is so wrong, special and general, both of them, okay? So, this yelling voice out in the desert where there's nobody else but Mr. John the Baptist. But he's still preaching before an empty podium. He's teaching in an empty lecture hall. He's acting in an empty theater. Okay, I wrote about this, talked about this. Okay, yeah, just can revisit, review. Yeah, I will write. Yeah, I finished up writing this general relativity proof in 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Most likely in 2 weeks. Okay, because I've already written like 30 pages. Okay, yeah, chapter 5, half of that. Okay, and chapter 6, chapter 7. Yeah, I think I can get it done by in 2 weeks. Okay, so yeah, I put it up there in the online without telling anybody. Okay, because I want to experiment. Okay, how many people will download it? Yeah, that'll be interesting to watch. The title of this paper will be Fourth Echelon Axiom Theory. So yeah, it's the title is not general relativity proof. No, it's fourth echelon axiom theory. So there won't be many hits from based on keyword search because there are new terms, new concepts, unknown to humanity in the past. So there will not be many hits in this based on keyword search. Okay, yeah. We'll see what happens with the paper. Okay. This paper. Okay, so very interesting. All right. Okay. Thank you. God bless you. All right. Good night. Bye.